Hello, Automation Heroes. I'm Guy Nadivi, the host of Intelligent Automation Radio. What a year 2020 was for our podcast. We had 24 really great guests. Our listenership was up almost 30% over 2019, and we covered some really compelling topics. Automation, AI, and chatbots, of course, but also how the pandemic affected digital transformations. If you missed any of that, don't worry. We've got you covered with a quick highlight review of 2020's more memorable quotes. First up, Danilo McGarry, Global Head of Automation for Alter Domus, a multinational financial services firm based out of Luxembourg, with 750 billion under its administration. Danilo talked about the staggering amount of economic growth AI and automation will produce over the next decade.
And if you look at stats, from leading advisory companies like PwC, McKinsey, they're all estimating that AI and automation is going to bring roughly anything between $9 to $15.7 trillion in terms of economic growth by 2030. So these are huge numbers. We're not talking billions, we're talking trillions, and it's double digits.
Charles Lamanna is Microsoft's corporate vice president for low-code application platform, and he had a bold prediction about the number of digital solutions that will be built over the next 5 years.
There's a huge surging demand and the need to digitally support and enable your employees. We can see this in really unprecedented demand in terms of the acceleration of digital projects. We project over the next 5 years, there'll be as many digital solutions built in the enterprise as were built over the last 40 years. Just huge, huge demand.
Chatbots are an increasingly common component of the AI and automation landscape. Rebecca Clyde, the CEO and co-founder of Botco AI, gave us some interesting insight on the key to writing successful conversations for a virtual agent.
Writing a conversation for a virtual agent is a lot like writing a screenplay. You have to keep it interesting, you have to keep it engaging, and what makes the conversation really intelligent is not just the immediacy or the correctness of the answer, but it's also the cleverness of the answer or the empathy that is conveyed in the response. And that's what keeps the conversation engaging.
Next up is Matt Sanchez, founder and chief technology officer of Cognitive Scale, and previously one of the leaders at IBM's Watson Labs. Matt has the most colorful way we've ever heard yet of describing data quality for AI.
AI is not a magic wand to solve all your past data sins, is what I like to tell people. So if back to my comment on garbage in, garbage out. If your data is not nutritious and digestible, AI is not going to solve that for you magically.
Finally, we finish with Kieran Gilmurray, an internationally recognized intelligent automation expert who puts automation ROI in perspective.
Automation can deliver huge savings, huge incomes, and huge headaches. You just hope that you have more savings and income than you do the headaches over time.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Please be sure to tune into Intelligent Automation Radio on your favorite podcast hosting platform. And while you're there, remember to like, share, repost, and leave positive comments. We'd appreciate it if you also told your coworkers, family, friends, partners, customers, vendors, and others to check us out. Know any thought leaders in automation, AI, digital transformation, or the future of work who might make good guests for Intelligent Automation Radio? Please have them contact us by sending an email to podcast@ayehu.com. Lastly, always remember, don't hesitate, automate.